Hey everybody, this is Azizah Nubia here with another video vlog, and right now I am outside on my front porch watching my three little ones, Zion, Xavion, and Roy, ride their bikes. I don't know if you can see them, I'll let you guys see them real quick. You see them? They're riding their bikes. I'm watching them ride their bikes on the sidewalk. That's their thing. They love to ride their bikes. I call them the Three Musketeers. So just know I'm outside. People walk and drive. Something may happen. I don't know. So something happened and I gotta leave. You know why? But I'm doing this video blog because I wanted to talk about these two imaginary boxes that women are put in. And I wanted to share my thoughts about that. And these mosquitoes are tearing me up. Oh my gosh. A good remedy for mosquitoes are neem oil and peppermint oil mixed with a little bit of either coconut oil or olive oil. But you mix them together, it will get rid of all the mosquitoes. And I should have put some on if I went outside, but I didn't think they would bite me. But I have gotten bit about 6 times. So I'm going to try to make this quick so I can go in the house. Making sure my boys are good. Hey, turn back around. Okay, so let's get into these two imaginary boxes of what I'm talking about. All right, let's call the first box the Lauryn Hill box. All right, this Lauryn Hill box, that's the box that that's where the woman is. She's elevated consciously. She's aware. She is wise, she's intelligent, she's conservative, she doesn't need to show her body to get attention. She's the woman that every man wants to have as a wife, kind of woman. If that makes sense. We're gonna call that the Lauryn Hill box. And this has nothing to do with Lauryn Hill or the person the next box. This all has to do with me creating an example of what I'm talking about. All right, and I love Lauryn Hill. She is the reason why I am the woman I am today. Trust me, I grew up in that era. I was 10 years old, and what my mama had me listening to was Lauryn Hill, Erykah Badu. I think I had a Bob Marley CD. All day, every day, that's me. So shouts out to Lauryn Hill. The second box is what I like to call the Beyonce box. Let's call it the Beyonce box. Beyonce, and then in this box, that's where the woman is very sensual, very sexual. She's not afraid to show off her body, and doesn't care what anybody has to say. Some people may call her the slut, the hoe, being trifling, nasty, that kind of stuff. That's the second box. Now the problem is that the problem with these two boxes is it's very unrealistic to put a woman in either one of these boxes, because I believe that women are both of them together. It's nothing wrong with a woman being intelligent, being beautiful, being sexy, being sensual, being wise, being elevated consciously, being intelligent, owning her business, being a mother, being a wife. There's nothing wrong with a woman being those things. And I don't think there's nothing wrong with a woman expressing her sensuality and sexuality. And you can't judge a woman who does it and say that she's doing it for attention, because a lot of women do it because they just honor and love to express their sensuality and sexuality. And that's very healthy for women to do so. A lot of times we are in we are in a society where it is not okay for a woman to express her sensuality and sexuality unless it is controlled by a masculine force. And so I wanted to break down these barriers of these boxes and tell ladies it's okay to be sensual, sexual, beautiful, intelligent. Don't let anybody limit you into a box. Don't let anybody limit your sexuality or your sensuality. That is where your power is. And a lot of times people don't even realize your sexual health, your sexual nature, that's a part of you, that's a part of your life, that's a part of your spirit, and it's important for you to be healthy. Just think about how many women are ashamed of their sexuality because of religious programming, because of music, and just think of how many women don't even know the power of their sexuality because of all of these different programs telling us that we should do this, we should do that, we shouldn't wear this, we shouldn't do that. I had to deal with that when I came out with my book, The Art of Being a Woman, my book cover. A lot of people felt that I was getting attention from men. And I'm like, how am I trying to get the attention of men when I'm selling a book to women? that cover had nothing to do with me wanting to get attention or wanting me to get men. And all it had to do with me owning my sexuality, owning my power. The most powerful thing on this planet is a woman. And I say that because if you see a beautiful woman walking down the street, you stop dead in your tracks and you're going to look. All right? A woman is powerful. Her body is powerful. And we have been in a society where men have been controlling our beauty, been controlling our sexuality, and telling us when it's wrong or when it's right to use it. And I feel that if our beauty and our sexuality is that powerful, why can't we be in control of it? And I'm all down for a woman being in control of her sexuality. I don't think there's nothing wrong with the Beyonce character or the Lauryn Hill character. I believe that they are both one and the same. Now, what I do have an issue with, there is a overactive energy when it comes to the sexuality, especially with our young girls, because they're really out there. Like the music, they're out there having sex and in public places, having sex with a lot of different men, doing all this crazy stuff that I'm not for. I'm not promoting that. I'm not promoting that kind of way, because those are women doing those things for attention of men, to help their self-esteem to fill up. I'm speaking on women who are very comfortable with their sensuality, their sexuality, who know themselves, who have done the work on themselves, where they don't have any blocked energy in their sacral chakras or a lot of guilt or whatever. They are just very comfortable with their sexuality and their sensuality, and they feel like it's okay if they wanted to go out and wear a sexy dress. It's okay. It should be okay. It should be okay. If you wanted to go out and wear a sexy dress, that is okay. I don't think nothing should be wrong with that. And then another thing that I want to point out, a lot of people who want to bash women who are very comfortable with their sensuality and sexuality, you guys really need to check how you feel about your own sensuality and sexuality. Because a lot of times, ladies, people who want to get on you for being too sexy, they got an issue with their own sexuality. I don't think it's such thing as too sexy. And because it's power and sexy, it's power and sensuality. That's power. That's why I use it. A lot of people, I came in to this whole movement, this whole industry. I wasn't really in tune with the whole beauty, being sexy, making sure I look good and alluring for the camera. That wasn't on my focus. My focus is on the knowledge, getting the knowledge out to the people. But when I realized that, when I tap into my beauty and enhance those qualities, because I'm beautiful with or without, with or without anything, I'm always beautiful, because beauty is something that comes from within. But when you learn how to tap into that beauty and see the power that comes with that, the attention and the attraction that you get with that, that made my message even more stronger. And so I learned how to use that power. I learned how to use my sexuality. I can walk into a room right now and stop everybody in their tracks. And people listen to me because of that. They listened to me before, but now they listen to me really, really good. I think this is really wrong, and I think it's not fair for people to want to put women inside these two little boxes. It's okay. And then the crazy thing is, this is the thing that gets me the most. A lot of these brothers out here, especially these conscious brothers, they want the Lauryn Hill box lady. And there ain't nothing wrong with that, because I feel like I'm in the Lauryn Hill box and I'm in the Beyonce box, and I'm very okay with that. I'm all woman. I'm all woman, and I'm proud to be all woman, and I feel free and I feel power. There's power in it. Don't let anybody limit your sexuality. But the thing is, these brothers want the women to be all covered up, don't show no skin, don't show no ounce of your beauty. But then they could turn around and have a woman on the side who look the complete opposite. They want the Lauryn Hill box, but then they want the Beyonce box too. But they keep that secret because it's a shame there. And that comes with that whole sacral chakra guilt, which I think comes from, I have to stop the camera because the baby is crying. He hurt himself. Okay, I am back. I'm going to just go ahead and end the video here. Because I had a lot of distractions, but there would definitely be a part 2 because I don't think I got my message across clearly. But if you like what I've said so far, please comment, share with me your thoughts. And I'll be waiting until I can get to a quiet place to do part 2. So next time, family. Peace.